Welcome back to Bad Make Level. I'm Dear Darling, and gamers play fun as have you and me as we'll continue playing. I will be honest, I have not thought about any of the levels we've been stuck on for ages. So what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna plow through, and I want to get some of these dot levels done. It's gonna be terrible coming back to this world and being like, oh, I've done none of the dot levels. So this is what we'll be doing today. And oh yeah, we tried to do this one last time. Can I remember how things go? Okay. Oh yeah. Mimic means you have the same properties as that thing. So we have to have... Gigi always has to mimic Baba. What was the concept of this one? I can't quite recall. I remember it's something to do with this. Sprout is tree, and then tree is stop, so we can't go through there anymore. And that's so we need to make this, and we need to be over there. Okay, it's coming back to me, and we need belt is shift, and I don't remember what we need foot for. Foot is move. Biakuas. I don't know. We can make Gigi mimic belt, but Gigi is not shift. No, Gigi mimic belt would just turn Gigi into a belt. No, it will turn Gigi into Gigi, right? Actually, that's a good question. What does this do? Okay, it does nothing because it's a contradiction. Makes sense? We can have belt. Why do we have mimic in this fertile ground? I'm just trying to think. Fertile ground kind of doesn't tell us much about the solution. It's just more of a mechanic which is going on with Sprout turning into a tree. I'm just trying to think why we even have mimic in this level, because obviously this Gigi mimic Baba could easily be replaced with just Gigi is you, but the whole reason of mimic being here is that we can't break it. So it suggests to me we need to mimic something else, like we need belt mimic Baba, so belt can be us. Why doesn't this work? Did I not try this already? Oh. I need to be a bit more careful of how I move, I suppose. Did I not try? Belt near Sprout's defeat. Okay, that's why that doesn't work. Okay. So we clearly need to shift. We need to, not shift belts, we need to move about into position and shift them. Okay, and that was probably what I was trying to figure out. Okay, it's starting to come back to me, and it was because it was, we can make one belt push up here, but then we only have two belts left, and it's trying to figure out where to put the other two belts so the foot can move and hit a belt, hit another belt, and then still get to the end here. But the problem is we only have 3 belts. That is what I remember the problem is, and we can't have Gigi be over there because Gigi is not a belt. Gigi cannot be shift. But we have 2 belt words for some reason. I'm not really sure why we have 2 belt words either. Because surely we'd only need belt as push, belt as shift. So this suggests to me, this combined with the fact we have a mimic is belt needs to mimic something, or something needs to mimic belt. But Gigi mimic belt is not useful because Gigi is not shift, and Gigi is also Gigi, and belt is belt. And belt mimic Gigi is also not useful unless we want the belt to stop being shift at some point. Belt mimic Baba is only useful for the initial part of moving the belt, I think. And why do we have this gap here? I feel like I do remember trying to set this up of the foot moving across here and then us. Oh, wait a minute. What if... Okay, wait, how many... We need 1, 2, 3, 4... No. 1... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we need... on the 16th move... or later for the foot to hit the thing. So how many movements does a foot have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... 15, 16. Okay, my thinking is we can use one belt pointing upwards to push your foot into position. The other 2 belts, they can just be pointing along here to the right, and that will give us 2 extra steps of which we might need. I still don't know why we have another belt, I'm going to be honest, but perhaps we can at least see where this one breaks down first. So, belt near Sprout is defeat. But that's okay because we can push the belt onto it fine like this. These 2 belts we'll push into position first. I wonder if this is why this corridor here is too wide. If this is a solution, this is a very sort of anticlimactic solution, I'm going to be honest. Because it doesn't really explain why we have another belt, and it doesn't really use Mimic in any sort of reasonable way. I suppose... I don't know. I mean, I suppose the way we use Mimic is we have to make a belt. Okay, sorry, I need to think about this. We need to have belt, Mimic, Baba. We can't push them all into position. We can't push all the belts into position because we need another belt still to make Gigi again. So we have one of them. Where does this need to go? We're going to push it down. And we want to walk up and break it at the same time. Okay, so we need one of them to be like this. Nope. What? Oh, okay, hold on. I don't think the words need to be over there. I think the words can be here and it's still fine, right? We just stop belt being pushed. Ah, no, that doesn't work. Oh, no, maybe it does need to be over. We just need belt to stop being pushed. Yeah, okay. And then Gigi Mimic, Baba, and then we make belt was push once more. Oh, but how do we get that belt out? That is a good question. I don't know how we get that belt out. Just like this. Simple enough. I don't know why I totally overthought that, and I was just like, it's impossible. So I guess that's why we need Mimic. It seems like a strange use of Mimic, I'm going to be perfectly honest. At least it's not a very enlightening use of Mimic. It doesn't really teach us much, but I'm not going to count my chickens before I hatch, because it's entirely possible this is not even a solution. But I think it might be, if my counting is correct. They should not be next to each other, these two belts. Because otherwise we won't get the double push, I think. So this one we push here. Yeah, we just leave a little gap between them, so then we can walk on them and then simultaneously have them shift us on the same turn, because otherwise I don't think it does that. If we have them right next to each other, we'll get shifted onto one and then we'll walk off it before we can get the benefit of the other one. So, oh, we're off by one? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, because a belt shifting, of course, reduces it by 1. Okay, so that's probably how this solution breaks down. So we either need to... I think this is the wrong line of thinking, this solution. We either need to be able to shift forward... What if we did belt mimic... If we did belt mimic belt, while belt is shift, does that mean it will get a double shift? That's an interesting line of reasoning. I wonder if we can set that up. Hold on. Maybe this isn't totally dead. Because if that's how it works, then we actually have a solution here. We just can't push that against the wall. In fact, where does it need to be? It needs to be... Ah, no, we can't do that though. No, we can. We need Gigi, Mimic, Baba to be across here. Okay, I think we had to restart. Hold on. Let's just get things out of the way first. I don't think I even want belt as push. Hold on. What we need is we need Gigi, Mimic, Baba to be like this. Yes. Oh no. We need to separate one of them. Like this. So there we go. We got Gigi, Mimic, Baba. Now we just got to be careful with how we push things. For now. Oh no. Because I'm trying to think. Okay, because we also need to have Belt mimic Baba at some point, right? And Belt is push. Okay, so let's make Belt as push first. Get this one into position. We'll get one of them into position, then we'll get another one of those ones up there down. A very complicated situation we got going on here. Okay, and then we can push one of them down. Because we only need one of them, and then we need to think about where we want it to go. Because we're going to make Belt mimic Baba. I think we want it down here, right? Yep, that seems correct. And then we want Belt is push once again. If this is actually how... Okay, this is a much more satisfying solution if this is the solution. Requiring basically... Because it was a thing we learned in one of the museum levels, I think it was. Where shift actually stacks with itself. Where if something is shift twice, it shifts you twice as far. So... let's try and get a maximum distance between them. So if this is a solution, I'd be much more satisfied with this solution because that actually uses everything we've got. We should have done this first. Why do we push a belt down first? So hopefully this... I mean, if it doesn't work, it's also a learning experience that Mimic does not double copy, I suppose. So let's see if it works. It does work. Okay, this must be the solution then. Okay, I messed up there because I... There we go. Ah, interesting. So Mimic is another way to basically duplicate another property. And it's not duplicate just in the sense that we can transfer a property basically across. We can now double up on a property if a property can double up on. So it might be useful if we ever need to make two or something in the future. We can make something like rock is flag, and then we can make rock mimic flag mimic rock or something, and that might give us two. No, maybe not quite. Empty, okay, hold on. Baba is Baba, empty is empty, rock is rock. So everything, flag is flag, which we can break. Oh, lock! That's the first time we've seen lock. Rock and skull is defeat. So most things cannot be transformed into something. What is going on? Wall and lock is stop. Empty is not win. Flag is empty. So, as soon as, this is a problem. As soon as we stop making flag is flag, flag is gone. And flag is win is, it seems to be the only thing we can make. Win. Okay, what do we need as rock? Rock and skull is defeat. Lock. So something near... What's going on in here? Skull is defeat. You know what? We probably have to make empty mimic us. Is my assumption, so we can move stuff around. Yeah, because if we have empty mimic empty... empty mimic... Baba, just for the purpose of illustration. Why do we have two Babas actually? That's a very interesting thing, which I don't really see an obvious reason why we need two Babas. So just for illustrative purposes, if we have empty mimic Baba, we can now move flag is flag out of the way like that. The problem is, how do we get past a lock? The lock is stop. We can also move that lock upwards there. I don't know if we particularly want to. Oh, but if we do that, we can't move up and down. Because if we move down while empty mimics us, flag is going to be trapped. Okay, what's this called again? Baba is empty. Poor Baba. Hope you feel full sometime soon. So we only have one is we have access to. Actually, we have another is up there. I wonder if that is more important. But this is... Presumably, we need to get down there into flag as win. We get it above flag as win. Ah, but that's the interesting part. Because we'd want to make empty is us, or empty mimic Baba in this case, to push downwards, to push it is into position. But as soon as we do that, it pushes a flag out of position. So that's probably what near is for. We can probably put something here like a rock, and then put empty near rock. Empty near rock is Baba. And then... oh, but we don't know it is anymore. Okay, well, if we do empty mimic Baba... Oh, but problem is, as soon as we do empty mimic Baba... As soon as we do empty mimic Baba, we can't get it back anymore. And there is a Nier and Stucker up here, actually, now I think about it. How do we get lockout? Or maybe we don't get lockout. Maybe we turn it into something. Because we can make lock is empty. That's probably what we need to do, right? Oh, the question is, Ben, how do we actually get... Okay, so that's, you know, okay, I'm starting to piece things together, because this level is very weirdly shaped. It's got a lot of, like, these nooks and crannies in, which is probably because if, like, for example, we push the rock into here, and we make empty us, or empty Mimic Baba, we can push a rock across here, we can push a rock up, and then, but... Yeah, and then we can push lock up to the top, so we can turn the lock into something. Lock is... I assume it has to be lock is empty. That's the only thing we can really turn it into. I mean, we can turn it to rock, but that's not useful because rock is rock is defeat. So I think okay. So that's how we get rid of a lock. A lock is empty. How we get rid of flag is we make empty mimic Baba. Okay. Now how do we make flag is win? Is what we probably need to do is but if we get rid of a rock, so it probably needs to be something near empty near Baba. Okay. Empty near Baba. Empty near Baba is you. And then we push a rocket is into position. Okay. Empty near Baba is you. Got it. Rock is push. Okay, okay, what do we need to do first? We need to think about what we need to do first. We need to get the rock into position first. We actually need to completely push the rock. Wherever it needs to go first, I think. Actually, we can do this with just Babas, can't we? Is this why we had 2 Babas? Because we can do it like this. It's going to be finicky, I'm going to be honest, but... Actually, maybe we can't do it like this. Oh. Yeah, I don't think we can do it with Babas. And I'm pretty sure we had to do it with empties. It has not explained the question of why we have 2 Babas yet, though. So we need to... Now we need to make... Maybe it's now... Maybe from now we can make empty near Baba as you. That stops Baba being us, though. So we need to be careful about that. Oh my god. Because as soon as we make it, we can't break it anymore. Okay, so maybe that's what we need. We need to do mimic first. So empty near... Empty near empty is you. Empty near empty mimic Baba is you. What? I don't think that's gonna work, but... So, okay, empty mimic Baba is you. Oh, I got rid of flag. So we need to push this over. No. Oh, what order do we need to do things in? Left? Left, right? No. We can't move left. So we have to move right. Okay, so the rock has to not be in position yet. Oh, this is so confusing. It'd be really nice if we could undo it, but we can only do it once. As soon as we make empty Mimic Baba, that's kind of it. So we need kind of everything to be in position the way we want it. So I think we don't push a rock all the way in. I think we push a rock here, so then we can actually move left and right. So we'd start out by moving completely to the right. That's going to trap Baba as you against the wall. Is that fine? Because I wonder if we should push... Because we don't want Rock's push to be broken like that. Oh, but we can't move down anymore as soon as we do this, right? How does this work? Because we had to do this. But we can't move down. Is it just the empty, near empty, mimic, Baba is you? There are some suspicious gaps in this sentence. So, empty, near, empty, mimic. Oh, that's not going to work because that's still an empty, near, empty. Empty, near. What do I do with this information? What can we do? Because it seems like a suspicious gap to have a 2-space gap here, isn't it? Oh no, but moving up and down also ruins flag. So it can only move left and right. So we can only move left and right. Which is a problem, because at some point we're going to have to move up to move lock. I'm not sure what to do about this. Empty near Baba is not helpful, because that... Unless we have put the 2 Babas we need in position, then make that. No, but we had to be a Baba to move it. So, Maybe we can make Rock Mimic something useful. I haven't tried that. Rock Mimic... What can Rock Mimic? Flag? It could become empty. That seems a bit unuseful. Oh my word. I feel like I got the broad concepts of what I need to do in this level. I just don't know how to string them together into a solution. It feels like there's too much going on. Okay, so we do know we have to get lock. Okay, maybe we don't have to, but I'm assuming we have to get lock. We don't have to push a rock. It could be text we push. That's a good point. We could... Wait, hold on. We can use a rock somewhere else. Empty near rock is you. Empty near rock, mimic, Baba. Hold on. So empty near rock, mimic, Baba. Because now we don't need rock to be push anymore. We can push the word push in place of a rock. Empty, because we still need that is, remember. Empty near rock, mimic, Baba. No, because we still need... We need to push flag as flag across. And the only way I can see to do that is with empty. Unless we put the rock up here to begin with. But is this why we have 2 Babas? And then we get our 2 Babas to push across like this at the same time? Hold on. I think this is getting somewhere. If we put the rock here... Yes, and then we can get the rock out again. Can't we? I think so. I'm just trying to vertically align my Babas. Push this over 1. I don't think it needs to, but... Empty near rock mimic Baba is you. Oh, it can't be right. So we push a rock into position afterwards. Okay. No, hold on. How does this work? But the rock goes underneath here, and we push it up into. Oh, we push it up into position with us already vertically stacked. Okay, I see. I see. I don't actually know if it's a solution or not yet, I suppose. But it's starting to come together. It's starting to come together into a coherent solution. And then after we've done all this, we push a rock down there, and we use push where we wanted to use rock before. I don't know where that other empty goes. Oh, probably in the top left here. We push this out of the way. We make lockers empty. Okay, I think we just need to make this work now. Oh? Right, that rock shouldn't be in position yet. How are we going to get in position? If only this thing wasn't here. We could put the rock there. Okay, hold on. I think there's potential here. We just gotta figure out exactly where the rock should go. Because we can't put it into position yet. Oh, but rock is not push. Hold on. We need to make rock push. Oh, weird. That was not the interaction I was expecting. Oh, that traps a rock. We can't do that. Oh, this is going to trap a rock. Right, but rock can't be like that. The rock has to be like... What does a rock have to be like? It has to be like this and push. But we need to push it, but we can't be on the rock. Oh my word. Yeah, I didn't think about this. The rock's going to be stuck, isn't it? No, it's not if we do it like this. This is what I wanted to do originally. And then... No, this is it. This is it. We just need to get the rock. Oh no, but we can't put it in the middle. No, that's fine. It doesn't need to be in the middle. It doesn't need to be in the middle. It just needs to be. It just needs to be one away. Right. That's gonna work if it was aligned with a Baba. Wait, hold on. What does a Baba need? Baba needs to be here, right? And then it can get out. Okay, now the rock can get out. Oh, this is such a clever level. And it's really confusing at the same time. It's probably the only thing I can say about it. And rock is there. Okay, empty near Baba. Okay, and then we need to get the is out. Is this why we have two Babas, so we can get the is out? Is that really the only way we get the is out? That seems a bit strange. Oh, we need to sacrifice. No. What? No, it doesn't quite work yet, actually. How do we get that is across? Oh, the rock needs to not be there yet. What, you what? Yeah, okay, the rock needs to not be in its nook and cranny yet. It needs to get the is in position first. I'm just trying to figure out where it needs to go. It needs to go here? Oh, but then we won't have rockers push anymore, so then rock will be stuck, won't it? This feels so close. What do we need? We need something to push the is twice, don't we? But the first thing needs to die, but it pushes it across. Oh, why is there a skull there? It's so annoying. I wish it wasn't there, but... Okay, well, will the rest of this work? We can push into there, we can do... Oh no, hold on. The rock needs to push itself into here, doesn't it? But now it's stuck. So it's just the final hurdle. Is how do we get is in? It's so close. It's so close because when rock is pushed like this, it can push itself in. Empty is push? Wait a second, I didn't even consider empty as push at any point. Which maybe I should have. No, stop this. Stop this nonsense. Is empty as push what we need? But push what? Oh, what if we did empty as push? That can push lock. Up, can't it? Oh, but as soon as we do that, we're stuck. So that can't be right. Unless we had a rock on the other side. No, this feels very unintuitive. That doesn't feel like a solution to me. Because we could put the rock up here. Or I suppose here, on the right babber, makes more sense. And we could put the left babber... Oh no, the left babber needs to be in position, doesn't it? This is really close. There's just something I'm missing. I'm not sure what it is yet, though. We can get rid of a lock. We just can't get Iz into position. There's no way we had to sacrifice... Because the problem with empty near rock mimic babber is... It means the rock has to be the thing to go push the lock into position now. Doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. We could put the rock here. Excuse my voice. Here. And it can push. And if we pushed the oh, but whatever we had to do it without push. If push is the thing that we use to flush out lock. Problem with that is we can't get rock to move anymore. Because we could put the rock here, and it could push to the left. No, we'd need rock is push. Okay, so we can't. I think it has to be the rock which goes in. So then how do we make flaggers win? We'd push it is onto here. We'd have something move it is across, but then we need something to move it across one more time. Because there's not enough space here to actually push anything else in. I didn't actually consider this. If it wasn't obvious enough by the fact I don't have a solution to this yet, how are we actually going to get the is across to flaggers win? We've got the solution. But we need a rock first, don't we? But as soon as we put a rock down, we can't push it anywhere. Oh my word. What? This is so tantalizingly close, but not close enough, unfortunately. We're going to keep going till maybe like 36 minutes or something. We'll see if I can come up with a solution. This feels really close. I just can't figure out these final pieces. I wonder if it's something we had to do earlier. Like we had to do something beforehand. But no, we needed rock is push. To actually push flag is flag out away. Didn't we? We can gather is out from the top, but it's not very useful. It's actually more useful, I think, in the corner there to make lock is empty. But just how do we get this is down? How do we get it? Okay, imagine we had everything at our disposal in this level. How would we even get is across? It'd have to be... What would it have to be? We can sacrifice anything onto the skull to push it. The thing is, to actually move it across, we kind of need empty to push it, don't we? So I guess we could put the rock here. And then once it's above win... Oh, but we can't even get a rock out if we do that. So maybe we do the rock mimic Babba's U first, and then make empty near rock. Mimic Babba's... No, that doesn't make sense. What am I missing? What am I missing to this level? How else can we get Iz across? I should really be trying things. You know, I should actually take and heed my advice to actually just try things, even if I think they're wrong. Just so we can get some sort of like an insight into what we're doing. It's no good just sort of sitting here trying to come up with solutions which may or may not work. So we can sacrifice one Babba, but the problem is we can't sacrifice two. And sacrificing second doesn't even help. Now we need to push something across. We can make a text here, actually. And the rock needs to be in position before we do this, but, you know, that's fine. We could put... It doesn't matter if we put a word here and push Iz in further, because we can't push it in any further past that. Or if we do it, we'd have to push a whole phrase in. We'd have to push one... Is something, something, something. No, it would only have to be two things. Like empty and push. I suppose. But we won't live after we do that. Okay, so we can't actually use empty as a pushing word. Mainly because if we get lock up into the top left, we can actually just push lock is empty like that across to it. To get rid of a lock. So, I wonder if we're meant to push a sentence in through here. That doesn't sound plausible to me because I don't think we have enough space to really push things across. And even if we had empty, even if we were empty, we still can't push Iz across like this. So it'd have to be the rock we push across. No, it'd have to be something here, which I think has to be empty. But we don't have access to Iz anymore. And then we put the rock here. And it'd push across like that, but then it's still stuck. It's still stuck. We need one more word. No, I think there must be something wrong in the line of thinking. I think I've done something out of order here. I think I had to do something before I pushed flag across and trapped all the words up on this thing here. But I think it's a promising start. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this level. I'm gonna have to think about so many levels in this area. I think we have to return to map. I think we had to exit out of this, and then I'll give. I think in the next episode, I'll give a whirl at some of these other dot levels to see if I can get them done. But I'm not too confident. But hopefully, with a sort of fresh eyes, we can do it. And not very good progress in today's episode. But sometimes you hit a wall in puzzle games, and overcoming that wall is the most satisfying part. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Babba's U Band Make level. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, ta farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.